Hi! I will try to keep this pretty quick today because I am actually on a miniature vacation with my husband, and I convinced him to let me record this little video for you because it's such an amazing experience to just get away for a day with someone I care about in this beautiful nature. We're here in Echo Bluff State Park here in Missouri, and it's just so amazing that I was like, okay, I've got to encourage other people to do the same thing. So here we are. So like I said, I'm just going to take a quick minute to talk a little bit about self-care. We've talked a lot before about self-care. As a quick refresher, I define self-care as anything that you do on purpose, deliberately, to attend to your physical, emotional, or mental health needs. Using that definition, you can guess how I'm going to stress that everybody should take miniature vacations once in a while. Whether you're going to a local state park or you're going to Europe, either way, there are so many benefits to taking a moment to refresh and to focus on yourself and to maybe be with the people that you care about, and it can really help put things in perspective, spark new ideas, and just really help you feel grounded and ready to give your all when you return to the daily grind. Two of the most common things that I hear when I'm talking about vacations is people say they don't have the money and they don't have the time. So let's take these one by one. First, the money. We actually did not pay a single dollar for today's trip. We use our credit card sometimes, pay it off quickly, but it accrues all those points, you know, those reward points like so many credit cards do. We were really lucky. We were able to get a hotel room at the Echo Bluff Lodge here for free using those reward points. Other ideas, if you don't have a credit card, or if you're just looking for another idea, camping can be a less expensive way to get out and about, or just choosing to stick really close to home, go somewhere that you don't have to spend a lot on gas. I know for people in the mid-Missouri area, we're really lucky to be so close to what's called Lake of the Ozarks, and a lot of times you can find really good deals on lodging there that you don't have to go too far enough to spend too much money. So just think outside the box. Remember, it doesn't have to be Europe or Disney World or Canada to have a wonderful vacation. And then the second argument I often hear is I don't have the time. Sometimes this is worse than the money, right? We feel like we can't give up any time. Everything, our schedules are always so packed. So again, it doesn't have to be a big extravagant trip. This is a weekend trip for us. This is nothing huge, but we try to take these pretty regularly just to get outside, just to get away from the day-to-day grind, so we're not looking at piles of laundry thinking that we've got to do them, but get somewhere else where somebody else is going to actually wash the sheets and the towels. Best part. So yeah, I just encourage you to think about what will help you come back to your day-to-day grind feeling relaxed and refreshed, less anxious. We chose to go somewhere where we could spend some time in nature, because spending time in nature, I know I've talked about this before too, but it's important, can help you reduce your stress, reduce anxiety, reduce anger. Feeling connected to nature naturally brings positive feelings, like every time I see this little creek area, we've been here a couple times now, I just smile and I just immediately turn to my husband and I'm like, this is the most beautiful area of Missouri. And so just having a moment to experience those feelings leads us to often choose nature type things when we're focused on self-care. But for some people, I recently went to Chicago and that was really invigorating, and for some people self-care is more going shopping along Michigan Avenue, or even going to St. Louis and walking along Forest Park and going to the zoo. Any of those sorts of options. Just think about what works best for you. Whatever you choose, I just encourage you to look for short ways that you can get away and engage in some self-care. Thanks.